let's go have the perfect day at Disney California Adventure. Come on. Gotta say, rope drop at Disney California Adventure looks a lot different than rope drop at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Park's opening right now, and where are the people? Oh, there's a lot of people waiting to get into Disneyland, but we are ready to party over here at DCA. I am excited. I am ready to have the best day ever here at Disney California Adventure. You know, this park has really become one of my favorite Disney parks. Like, it started as a disaster when it opened, but they've really turned it around with Cars Land and Avengers Campus, and it's just a really fun park. So I feel like people don't give this one its due, and we're gonna go show that it really is a wonderful theme park. And also, oh my God, Dopey and Mickey and Minnie. All right, well, we're already having the best day ever, so. There are 2 rides everybody's gonna try and get to when you rope drop. Spider-Man Web Slingers, who I believe this is the line. Oh my goodness. That's the line for Web Slingers. Posted 5-minute wait. I'm sure it'll be longer, but Spider-Man Web Slingers is one of the fancy rides. So, of course, you don't want to pay for it. So people rope drop that one. And then we're headed to the other fancy ride, which is Radiator Springs Racers in Cars Land, which that's where the other group of people are going to be going. All right, here is the line for Radiator Springs Racers. It's posted 10 minutes on the app right now. I bet it'll be a little bit longer than that, but I also bet it'll be a lot shorter than the average hour to hour and a half it normally is during the day. I will never be over how cute Cars Land is. Cars Land is the Pandora of Disneyland. It is an incredible land that I'm amazed by, based on a movie I do not care about. I'm almost to the entrance now, and I think I'm gonna do something wild. I think I'm gonna leave, but I have good reason. I rode this yesterday for fun with Duckfist and Alan, and it was posted 35, and it ended up only being about 15, but it started way further in. I abandoned Radiator Springs Racers to go ride Luigi's Tires. This attraction is super cute, Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters. This is not the original attraction they had in this space. But they redid it to this a few years ago, and it's actually super duper cute. Part of the reason I want to do this one early is because it doesn't take Genie Plus, and I did purchase Genie Plus for the day. I want to get the most I possibly can done when I visit Disneyland, since I don't come here very often, so I got Genie Plus. And this one's not on Genie Plus, so I want to get on it before it has a longer line. So what's cute about this attraction is you pick whatever car you want, and then it does this little dance, and it's different. There's different songs. Should I go for this orange car from Clemson? It's more of a salmon. Let's do it. Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters may have been a crazy choice to rope drop when Guardians had a 20-minute wait and Credicoaster doesn't have a wait yet. But I will say, Web Slingers is already 90 minutes, and I think I trusted my intuition correctly because Radiator Springs Racers is already 50 minutes. So I think we're going to get on without that long of a line later, and I also will probably buy the line. Lightning McQueen? It would feel rude to, like, come to his land and not, right? I think so.
Welcome to Radiator Springs!
Bye, Lightning!
Wow! Now this is my kind of crowd!
Do I care about the Cars movies? Not one bit. Did I just freak out a little bit seeing Lightning McQueen drive down the street? Oh, yeah, I do. This lane is so cool! Before we go, we're gonna scoot on to Tomater's Junkyard Jamboree. This one also doesn't have Genie Plus, so we're gonna take advantage of the walk-on wait time right now. This attraction is the same thing as Alien Swirling Saucers if you've been on that in Hollywood Studios, but this is the OG. And in my opinion, it swings harder, or maybe that's just my vague memory of it. So we're gonna confirm if that's the real reality or not. Get this jamboree a jamboree, and I agree. I like this one. Nope, a child likes it. I'm not gonna fight a child this early. Tomater's Junkyard Jamboree definitely isn't a must-do for most people, unless you have little kids. Little kids and myself find this ride very, very funny, and I truly think it slaps harder than Alien Swirling Saucers. I feel like you get flung about more, which makes me giggle hysterically. Ooh, man, I just had the best time on the two little, like, small C-ticket rides in Cars Land. So we're having a great day already. I think it's time to head over to Avengers Campus, though. I need some fuel, some caffeine. There are 3 entrances into Avengers Campus. There's this one from Cars, there's one over from Hollywood, and then there's the main one. But I just love this land. I love, look, Ant-Man's up there. I can hear the Dormelage.
I am Okoye, General of the Dormelage, here on a special assignment from the Black Panther himself to personally train all of you recruits to become warrior allies of Wakanda. Who will come forth and show us your courage? It is your birthday, you have to come forward.
Yeah!
Your muscles would make you strong indeed. Mommy should be very proud of you.
This land makes me dramatic because these heroes are so awesome, and I'm a newer Marvel fan. I watched all the movies during quarantine, which is probably why I have like an emotional connection to them. But they're just, I saw Black Panther up there and he was nodding and doing what the Wakanda Forever symbol along with the Dormelage, and it's just so fun in here if you're a Marvel fan. But let's go get our coffee so I can stop being so dramatic.
Right this way, please. I am so glad you're here. Great idea, us being seen together. Gotta give the public what they want.
I think so.
Pepper says I'm not good at making friends. Well, watch this. We're friends now. I think that proves my point.
I'm honored.
Or hers. Affirmative. You are welcome. Hey, ask me what time it is.
What time is it?
Picture time.
That's one thing I love about this land is like the characters are everywhere. I haven't seen as many on these steps this visit. I think that's for health and safety reasons. But you'll see characters in Doctor Strange's Sanctum. You'll see characters on the Jeep. You'll see characters up on there with the Quinjet. I really hope we see Shang-Chi and the Eternals today because those are new characters that I haven't seen. Those movies weren't out yet when I came last time. And the Eternals was fine. But Shang-Chi is like one of my favorite Marvel movies now. So I really hope he's here today. Headed in to Pym Test Kitchen for my coffee. Did a mobile order. Highly recommend doing that. Hello! Pym Test Kitchen is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it serves food that's comically big or comically small because it's been hit with Pym particles. If you want a full review of Pym Test Kitchen, Duckfist and I came when I first did and did a whole review in here. Cool Easter egg though, the tabs on the sodas are Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly's birthdays because they're Hope and Scott. And then also Bountiful Valley on the giant ketchup and mustard. That is the name of a land that used to exist here when this park first opened. There was a literal farmland. This is the Nitro Cold Brew. It's really good. Just black, it's perfect. Delicious, nice and smooth. Almost has like a peanut buttery, nutty flavor. Highly recommend this. We're going to eat more at Avengers Campus later, but we have to go see Black Panther right now. For the photos, they can't take your phone. You can take a selfie or have someone else in your party take it. You can't get too close, but this is probably the best place or the steps to meet them right now because when they're up on the Quinjet area, it's hard to hear them, but you can actually like hear them and have a little chit chat. Hi, King T'Challa. You're one of my favorites.
It's such an honor to hear such kind words.
May we take a photo together?
Yes.
Cold Brew and I are headed over to Webb to see Spider-Man, because the Amazing Spider-Man, which is the show with the Stuntronic, is going to happen in about 3 minutes. And this is a must when you're in California Adventure.
To Avengers Campus.
Yeah!
This is a great place for a big speech.
Amazing Spider-Man, absolutely unbelievable. It's a robot. It blows my mind every time. It's absolutely unbelievable. Make sure you see it once, twice, 5,000 times. Doesn't matter. It's so cool. The times are in the app under the Amazing Spider-Man. Shang-Chi's still not out, but it looks like the Eternals are in here in Doctor Strange's Sanctum, or at least one of them. Hello, Kingo.
Mischievous one I see, huh?
Yes, very mischievous.
Most mischievous.
Yes. Where are all your friends?
Well, let's see. Makari and Druig and Thena are off planet right now. I haven't seen Icarus for a while. I know he was flying around the solar system, and, well, Gilgamesh is in a better place, I'm sure. But, yes, well, you have me here.
That's true. You're the best one.
Naturally. I mean, I should be the leader of the Avengers at this point.
I think so, too. Have you talked to Tony Stark about that?
Well, you know, I haven't been able to contact him in a while. So.
I wonder what happened.
Right? You know, I keep trying to dial him on my Unimind, but I guess
he's just out of
really?
range,
Maybe
I guess.
Really,
sure.
Like
that nothing bad happened, I'm sure.
I hope not.
No. There's no way. Can we take a selfie?
I'd love to.
Oh, a little ladies' convention up on top of the campus here. We've got Nat and Captain Marvel. Hello, ladies! I looked at the app and there's one of the Avengers Assemble shows in like 3 minutes, so we're just gonna stand here and watch that. What I love about this land is there's so many characters that come out everywhere, and then there's these like mini shows. There's 5 little ones. There's Avengers Assemble, which is like an action show up here. There's the Doctor Strange show, there's the Dora Milaje, there's Spider-Man, and then there's one in front of Guardians of the Galaxy. And these just like little 5-minute shows or whatever really bring it to life, and you can find the times for all of them in the app. But we're gonna watch this one and see who shows up.
Friend.
Is it corny stage fighting? Yeah. Do I love it? Also, yeah, Black Panther scaled the building. I've also seen it with Captain Steve Rogers in there. So, I don't know, if you're an Avengers fan, come hang out and watch these shows, because they're little, they're fun, and they put you into the mood of being at Avengers Campus. Hi, Shang-Chi! How are you? Hi, Carol! Genie Plus works a little bit different here than it does over in Disney World. I'm actually doing a Genie Plus video simultaneously because it'd be too much info overload for one video. But I did just buy a fancy ride for Web Slingers. It currently has a posted 70-minute wait, but I am headed to the Lightning Lane to avoid that. This is an incredibly popular attraction, and it's rare to see it under an hour. Most of the time I've been here, it's been well over that, around 100. So, you know, it might be one you want to buy the Lightning Lane if you don't want to rope drop or wait till the very last thing at night.
I'm Sharon, the artificial intelligence that keeps this place organized around here.
There's some really cool Easter eggs in here, like Baymax is in this machine. Lucky's Pizza Dog is on that toolbox, and if you look at that air duster on there, it's in a snap, is the name of the brand.
The web slinger vehicle. Using onboard tech, you will be able to sling webs just like my buddy Spider-Man.
Hey there, you're free.
Assigning individualized profiles. There's Spider-Man.
Disneyland Web Slingers is so much fun. I think that attraction is a blast. I loved it. And now I'm gonna get myself a little snackarooch before we head on to our next adventure. My actual favorite thing to eat in this land for like a food is at Shawarma Palace. There's 2 of these little stands in the land, and it features both an impossible version of shawarma and a chicken version of shawarma, which you may remember from the end of Avengers when Tony Stark's like, I've never even had shawarma, what is shawarma? And then they all go get it, so they have it here, which I think is really fun, and it's my favorite thing to eat. So this is gonna be our first feeding of the day. Here's my shawarma. It's the New York's Tastiest, which is chicken in this warm pita, and then it comes with this like cucumber and garlic dressing. It reminds me of like a tzatziki sauce. I'm gonna load that on there. It is so good. It's so phenomenal. The chicken has a little bit of heat to it, lots of good spices, tons of garlic. Love the coolness of the dressing. I love it. It was definitely my favorite. And I think the most unique thing in Avengers Campus to eat. But, so this is a must-do when I come here. Definitely part of a perfect day for me. Finished my delicious shawarma, and now I'm thinking maybe I should have eaten after Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. But that's fine. It'll be fine. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout is my favorite ride in this whole park, and taking out nostalgia, maybe my favorite ride in Disneyland? I don't know. It's pretty close. But this is the reimagining they did of Tower of Terror, where they made it a journey with you and the Guardians, and you have to break them out of the collector's collection.
It's a foolproof plan! Huh. I'm gonna take this. Now move it!
I am obsessed with Rocket and his tiny little raccoon scoop of the Walkman. I feel like when people talk about the best animatronics, that's not on the list, and that's Crazy Town. That is bonkers good.
How many? Leave all of it out.
Scan complete. You may now enter the gantry lift.
Now show me those hands, people! You got clearance, let's roll! Okay,
Like, I think it's better than Tower of Terror, and I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm obsessed with that ride. It is so fun every time I go on it. I laugh with delight. There's different scenes. I love when they show you Disneyland, like out the window. Rocket always says something snippy. Like, he was like, Disneyland, that's thematically inconsistent. So I think it's funny that they get in on the joke. I just love it. I love watching little Groot vibe. No matter what's happening to the other Guardians, they're all being like eaten by monsters. And if you watch Groot, he's just like vibing. And I just am obsessed with this attraction, and it's certainly part of a best day in this park. Plus the music changes, so you never know what song you're gonna get. Oh, it's so good. All right, we wrapped up with Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it's time we take a few minutes away from Avengers Campus. I've been in there most of the morning, but I love it so much I could spend the whole day there. But we're gonna go scope out some other things in the park. Don't worry, we will be back to Avengers Campus later because it's really cool to see it at night. Next thing we're gonna ride is Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue. It's one I like doing every time I come to this park for a few reasons. One, I love a classic Disney dark ride that puts you into a story. I love Monsters Inc. We don't have anything like this over at Walt Disney World, so I love doing all the unique things, being a visitor here. And most of all, it's my favorite overlay because this used to be Superstar Limo, the most notoriously bad Disney ride of all time, and there's still traces of it if you look carefully.
There's nothing down here. I have our paperwork, number one. A human kid! Sweet monster in the sky, save me! Try to understand. Come on, this way.
Race you to the scare floor.
Oh, there's your door.
We're almost there, kiddo. It's the most terrifying day of my life. But I love you, kiddo.
Just rode Monsters Inc. What a cute attraction. I really like that one. I've always said it, I love classic Disney dark rides that take you into a story, and I think that one's super cute. So, a great day. It's not complete without monsters in my book. Oh my gosh, Dopey. I mean, Anna and Elsa are too, but Dopey. There's something kind of sweet about meeting somebody from Walt Disney's first full-length film while in Disneyland. Hi, Dopey! You like my ears? They match you! Yes! You look so cute! It's so good to see you! Because Disneyland is truly the happiest place on earth, they still have pumpkin cold brew at the cappuccino cart on Paradise Pier. Truly blessed. So far we've had a lovely day here at California Adventure. The park's been open for about 4 hours, and I am actually leaving. Coffee and I are headed across the street to Disneyland, where I'm going to keep working on this Genie Plus video, so you'll have to check that one out. This does feed into a perfect day in Disneyland, though. Unlike Disney World, where Park Hopper is kind of up to you if you want to get it or not, I highly recommend getting Park Hopper in Disneyland. The parks are literally a 30-second walk across the street from each other. So unlike Disney World, where it's kind of a pain to go from park to park, it's really, really easy here. And that way you can beat-bop back and forth depending on your mood. And it's really easy to do that. So I'm going to head over there, and I'll catch you in a little bit. Had a lovely little jaunt in Disneyland, rode a bunch of great stuff, and now we're back in DCA to finish up our perfect day here. And we've been moving and grooving a lot, so we're gonna go relax. How about that? We are headed to the Lamplight Lounge, which is a full-service restaurant. I made a reservation a few days ago. If you don't see one, keep checking back. Hopefully one will pop up. They do lunch and dinner. They do brunch on the weekends as well. It's part of the Pixar Pier refurbishment that happened a few years ago when they changed this to all be Pixar themed. And as a diehard Pixar fan, I absolutely love this restaurant. The food's pretty great, but also it's all dedicated to Pixar. So there's concept art and little Pixar details and everything around the restaurant. I am just obsessed with this place. Look at the chandelier of concept art. Hello, Bruce. Look, we go downstairs, and we're about to have the best view for a little late lunch, early dinner snackage situation. Look at this place. I'm obsessed with this restaurant. If you look at the walls, it's got different concept art and props from different movies. We are sitting in the Ratatouille section, which I love. You've got Coco, Incredibles, Toy Story, WALL-E. I'm obsessed. Taking a look at the menu, they've definitely got a bunch of different cocktails, signature drinks right here. Lots of wine. Of course, we're in California, so there is tons of good wine to be had. Some mocktails as well. But what I also love is that DCA has kind of become this like hub for craft beer. There's not a lot of like Bud Light, Coors Light. You're not going to see a ton of that. Everywhere I've gone, it's a lot of like on draft local California craft beer, which I love because I'm a big beer fan, and I think it's great that they're supporting some local breweries. Taking a look at the bites, you've got some shareables, Brussels Caesar, potato skins. They're really famous for their lobster nachos. Some bigger bites like burgers and salads. You also can request to sit outside if you'd prefer and have a whole view of Pixar Pier. Can you even with how cute this coaster is? My feast is here. Okay, first of all, this is a seasonal selection from a local brewery from Anaheim called Bottle Logic. It's their featured selection. It's a blonde ale. I love blonde ales. And then I also got the lobster nachos, which is definitely their most famous dish. It is house-made chips, it's warm lobster, black beans, cheddar and Oaxaca cheese sauce, pico de gallo, and a chipotle crema. I also see some fresh jalapenos on here, so I am very excited. Oh, that is so good. I love blonde ales. They're a little bit heavier than like a Pilsner or a Pale Ale, but they're not as heavy as a wheat beer. And so if I'm gonna eat a big meal or it's hot outside, I like to do a blonde ale because you get more flavor, you get a little more punch. It's definitely got a fruity wheat flavor going on, but it's not as heavy. This is a good one. Get all that lobster meat on the top. Oh no, everything's falling apart. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't even love lobster. Like, I'm probably not gonna go to a fancy restaurant and order a lobster tail. These are fabulous. Oh my goodness. The house-made chips, first of all, you can tell they're house-made, good crunch, but they're holding up to the consistency of all of the toppings. Plentiful amount of lobster, but it's not overwhelmingly fishy. It's just that nice, mild, buttery flavor of the lobster. Love the little pack of heat from the jalapenos. If you're spicy burst, you could ask them to hold those. This chili cream sauce is amazing, as is the gooey cheese. Amazing. I get why these are a fan favorite now. Yes. My server is an angel, and he saw me freaking out over the coasters, so he brought me a full set of all of the coasters. And aren't these so stinking cute? Look at the up one and an alien. I love this place. Is this not luxurious? If you'd rather eat outside, you can definitely put that request in when you do your mobile check-in or with the host or hostess. I just think it's so beautiful out here. It's a perfect place to have brunch, perfect place to relax, have a great beer or a cocktail. Those nachos are fabulous. You can watch Incredicoaster zoom by and the Pixar pal around wheel. It's just, this is a great spot to come because relaxing is key when you're in a theme park. And you don't always get that chance in some theme parks, but we're in California, baby. You get to relax here. Last thing before we go and continue our adventures around the park, look at the hallway to the bathroom. It looks like a chalkboard with different colored writing on it, but if you read them all, it's iconic Pixar quotes to infinity and beyond. I love this place. Also, look at the little bathroom signs. Is every detail in this restaurant perfect? Like, look at these concept art pictures with hand-drawn sketch frames. Like, this place is perfect. This place is perfect. Lamplight Lounge, a must for a perfect day. DCA, in my opinion. There are times when they have availability for walk-ups for the bar or the patio, but if you want to eat there, highly recommend making a reservation. And now, what would we want to do more after eating nachos than ride a roller coaster? Because that's exactly what we're going to do as we do Incredicoaster. Incredicoaster is the overlay on California Screamin', which is the original roller coaster here, but they've done a great job overlaying it as an Incredibles theme. The point is that you are trying to catch Jack, who's run away, and throughout the different tunnels on the coaster, the different Incredibles are trying to stop him. And it's really, really cute, and it's always been a fun coaster, and I think this theming is fabulous. One of my favorite things in this is that in one of the segments for the news, they asked them how it feels to have a roller coaster, and Violet's like, "You just slapped our name on an old one," and it's really funny.
Head back, face forward, and hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Is so fun. Wow, I just love that ride. We're headed to our next attraction, but can I just point out this Roasty Toasty right here? Roasty Toasties are a Disneyland thing at certain popcorn carts, and they're themed to what area they are. And the fact that this one is Duke Kaboom makes my heart so happy. Swinging into the next spot, we've got the Pixar Pal Around, which is simply a Ferris wheel, but it's also a nightmare. There are two styles of gondolas. You can do the non-swinging, which just take you on a nice little jaunt around. And then there's the swinging, which are super terrifying because they swing a lot more than you think they will. There's no height requirement on this attraction somehow, but it does give you really good views of California Adventure, so there's that. It's an absolute nightmare up here, but the views are cool. Oh no, oh my god, oh god, oh no. Oh no. I hate this. I hate this. And the best part is, I'm going around again, because you get to go around 2 times. How fun. No. A nightmare. What kind of a fun nightmare with the bonus of making you nauseous? I actually do think it's a lot of fun. The views are absolutely incredible. If you go on it with other people, it's really fun. So for me, it's something so unique to this park. I know it's just a Ferris wheel, but there's not a Ferris wheel anywhere in Disney World, so I enjoy it. even though I fear it as well. Gonna jump on a kind of like filler attraction that a lot of people pass over. This is for sure the best of the boardwalk, like carnival style attractions in my opinion. There's 3 of them. There's Jumpin' Jellyfish, Golden Zephyr, and this one, which is Silly Symphony Swings. It's just flying swings like you've probably done at a carnival before in your life. And I gotta recommend it for when you're just looking for something fun and enjoyable to do. Again, like these other kind of carnival rides, I don't recommend waiting in a long line for them at all. Silly Symphony Swings usually is like you wait for 1 round to go and then it's your turn. But we are riding this at sunset and OMG the sky. Swings check. Now we are going to do a very special character experience that's only in Disney California Adventure so far. I'll give you a hint. It's Casita. Hi, Mirabelle. Thank you. Your dress is so beautiful.
I sewed it myself.
You
It took
did?
A really long time, but I'm really proud of the way it turned out. It's sort of like I can bring my family with me everywhere I go, even if they're not physically here with me.
Where are all your cousins?
My cousins are helping everyone else in the casita get ready for a party because it's one of our vecinos' birthdays. It's our Dummy's favorite in Spanish. So we're trying to celebrate with them and make it a really big surprise. So I think they're almost about done decorating. I'm just going to show up for the food and the dancing.
I met Mirabelle from Encanto. She was so cute. I love her so much. That movie was amazing. And Mirabelle came here for the Viva Navidad, the Christmas celebrations. You may have noticed that I'm here after Christmas, so the Christmas stuff is still up. I'm here in January, but like there's still touches of Christmas. And I'm glad Mirabelle is still here. So she might be here when you visit. I know they switch characters out a lot more frequently in Disneyland. Like Raya's coming here, which is awesome because Raya's not in Disney World anywhere near there's Mirabelle. But I just loved her so much and it was so wonderful. Post Mirabelle, pre next feeding, we're gonna go on Goofy's Sky School, which is like a cat and mouse style coaster. It's similar to Primeval World, but it doesn't spin. I think it's really silly and fun, so why not? Goofy's Sky School is so dumb, but I love it so much. I was laughing hysterically. It's so funny. I love it. It's an underrated surprise. It's been a while since we've fed, like hours. You know what? Hours since we've eaten, and eating is important when you're in Disney. So I'm getting one of my favoriteest treats of all. Yes, you can get true authentic Disneyland corn dogs here as well, but I like to get my beloved cheddar cheese stick. Here it is in all its glory. The cast member was like, "Oh, you got the cheese? And I was like, please don't sit her out. And she's like, oh no, we're making it fresh. It's gonna come out in a few minutes. And I was like, that is the best thing you could have said to me. It's literally a hunk of cheddar cheese fried in corn dog batter. So it's like one of my favorite snacks in Disneyland. It's the only place you can get it. It's sublime. Duckfish told me that women who order cheese on a stick are to be feared, because what would stop them? If they'll eat this, what won't they do? And I have to agree. I thought I would come back to Avengers Campus to see if any new characters were here, because I have my eyes out for a particular god of mischief, and I found him! Loki, where's Mobius? Did he get a jet ski? Maybe you could steal one for him. Loki told me to steal a jet ski for Mobius. So I'm on my way to do that now. Video's over. At this point, the things I'd like to do left have long lines. So Guardians has a 60-minute wait. I'd love to ride that again, possibly. And Radiator Springs Racers, which we definitely want to do, has a 60-minute wait as well. Worst comes to worst, if that one doesn't drop, we'll grab the Lightning Lane, which is the nice thing about how their Lightning Lane works. It's not as urgent as Disney World, so you can decide later, you know, last minute if it's worth it to buy it for you or not. But while we wait and just have a moment, we're gonna go to one of my favorite secret places in this park. It's not really a secret. Inside here, they've got these huge screens, I guess TV, in a 360, and it's super cool. There's a bunch of different activities in here. There's normally you can meet Anna and Elsa, that's not open right now, but there's the Animation Academy in here, the Sorcerer's Workshop, and Turtle Talk with Crush. But I just like coming in here and looking around. Like, how cool is this? They'll show concept art, and the soundtrack slaps in here. I just love it in there. I could sit in there for hours and just look at all the different concept art. Plus, as we're leaving, we get a Luna Mulan and hyenas. What more could you want? Exploring this land at night should absolutely be on your list. It is absolutely stunningly beautiful, amazing, gorgeous. I think it's bonkers good, this land in the daytime, but at night it's next level. So make sure you're here in the evening, even if you come in the daytime. And this ride's even better at night. It's time for Radiator Springs Racers. It was on my bucket list to see this land at night anyway. It's got a posted 45-minute wait. I don't really think it's that long, but I'm very excited to ride this attraction. It doesn't look that long.
Probably just a bad spark plug, hippie.
Race day.
Radiator Springs.
Not only need to be fast,
You need to look fast. Ciao. Come on.
Goodness, do I adore that attraction. It is so beautiful, it's so fun. Plus we won, which, you know, winning isn't as important as having a good day, but also winning's very important, and we did. So we've now had a perfect day. Radiator Springs Racers was the perfect ride to end on. So now I'm here at Trolley Treats. This is like the confectionery, but on the main drag here at DCA. And of course they've got a lot of your classic treats, caramel apples and Rice Krispies and stuff, but I'm getting a Disneyland favorite that you can get here and Disneyland and Downtown Disney, but not Walt Disney World. So this churro toffee is legendary in the Disneyland bakery cases, not in the Disney World bakery cases, so obviously I had to try it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. That is like a Heath bar and a churro. Had a beautiful baby. It is sticking to my teeth. It is so sweet. But it's not artificial sweet. You can tell it's just like sugar, butter, cinnamon. Oh my gosh, that's good. Alright, I get it, Disneyland. I get it, you win. Wow. Hi, Goofy! I like your outfit! You look so fancy! Hi, Minnie! This outfit is so cute! Oh my goodness, you're fabulous! Oh, you like my ears? Thank you! Well, friends, that is a wrap on our perfect day here in Disney California Adventure. I hope you had fun following along and got some tips for the next time you visit this park. It is so much fun. Make sure to go check out my best day ever in Disneyland as well. And until next time, friends, I'm Molly, and it's been magical.